and welcome to Professor Dinglehopper's Animal Adventures. Glad you could join us today. We have the focus animal as the great horned owl today. Now, I would just like to touch base real quickly on Dinglehopper's dance challenge. Let's set a due date for that fun project for Friday, April 10th. I know today I was going to come and suggest a song to you, but I decided against that. And the reason is there's a lot of creativity out there, and I'm afraid I will impede your creativity by choosing a song for you. So just go ahead and pick something that you like and move and groove to it. Anybody, as always, is welcome to participate. It does not have to be a student in the Ironmount Public Schools. It could be a grandma, a grandpa, aunt, uncle, just anybody. We're going through some scary and uncertain times, so if we can distract ourselves even for a few minutes and have a little fun, let's do it. Okay, back to the great horned owl. The great horned owl is in Kingdom Animalia, of course. It has a backbone, so it's a vertebrate, and it's a bird, so it is in a class called Aves, A-V-E-S. That is not a class that we've talked about yet, so this is our first one. So that's kind of exciting, something a little different today. It's a carnivore, and it primarily eats rodents, occasionally a skunk or a goose, something like that, and it lives in many places all over North America for sure. And if you've ever been in the woods and you've heard the hoo hoo sound, you've heard a great horned owl. Let's see here. The lifespan is 5 to 15 years. They are around 18 to 25 inches in length, but their wingspan is anywhere from 3 to 5 feet. So pretty good size wingspan in a way. And their weight is 2 pounds to 5.5 pounds. They're nocturnal. Cool fact. Nocturnal means they hunt their prey at night, not during the day. So that's a new term for us since we've been studying together, nocturnal. They're named the great horned owl because they have little tufts of fur that stand up on their head. And those little tufts are called pulmicorns. That's something I learned myself even in preparing for today's lesson. Now, my favorite part to talk about when it comes to owls, and any owl really, is that they have a real specialized digestive system. So what that means is, let's for example say that they eat a vole or some kind of a rodent. Okay, so they take in the rodent, and what their body does, their digestive system, is it takes what it needs to survive and get nutrients to the rest of its body. And then the digestive system balls everything back up, literally. The fur and bones and anything else the body may not need. And it makes a little ball. And it's called an owl pellet. They are very cool to dissect if you've ever had the opportunity to do that. You can find owl pellets on the ground. You can also purchase them from science companies to dissect. I have had that opportunity to purchase from science companies owl pellets to do with groups of children. And it is really something interesting. It is nothing but a ball of fur, really, or hair, all balled up. And as you go through, you find little teeny tiny bones that would essentially, belong to the organism that it ate, or organisms. So I wish we could do that actually, but I do not have any at home with me, unfortunately. There are about 15 species of owl in the state of Michigan, too, so that would be a fun little thing for you to research. All right, before I go, uh, those of you that tried the trivia question I gave you, I think it was earlier this week, on what is a land lobster. And if you guessed the land lobster is an insect, you are correct. It is an insect, and it was thought to be extinct for quite a while, but back in 2017, they found one, I believe, in the area of Australia, New Zealand, somewhere in that area. Um, so they are indeed around still. Do a little research on the land lobster, sometimes called the tree lobster. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Get working on those dance moves, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.